do me a favor, hit the like button, okay? Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. All right, I'm back, guys. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Either way it goes, if it's your first time tuning into my broadcast, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Also, at the end of the videos now, if you see the suggested screen of what my content you need to see, please check out those videos. It also helps me grow. It really does. Now, that being said, I was going to do a big stream tonight, but the wife wanted my attention, so I wanted to go ahead on and give y'all at least a quick stream before going out. Let them know, buddy. Nobody out there. Look. Son, nobody out there. Just us on TV. Shout out to Zeus. We want to let y'all know he's in the building. So, we're going to talk about this whole ordinance that is going on in Atlanta right now. Okay? It's pretty interesting. This ordinance. The thing about this ordinance is it is supposed to stop all these crimes going on in Atlanta. Now, I'm in South Georgia, and when you're in South Georgia and you see, in Atlanta, if you live there or been around there, you have heard the horror stories of all the crime, all of the nuisance that's been happening around the city. Okay? And people are getting tired of it, all right? Especially with this Blackistan behavior. Because Atlanta is supposed to be son, man, and son, woman excellence, right? We supposed to be this city that shows you that black folks have class, this, that, and the third. The land of milk and honey for the black folks that claim anywhere in the world they are at, they are oppressed, but they get here, they are supposed to be like instantly motivated, elevated to the world of milk and honey. Well, unfortunately, there's an issue with that. Because if you go in Atlanta or you hear about Atlanta recently, there are more crime than they know what to do with. Now, finally they got a DA that actually wants to do their job. Now, I know I give a lot of son, women, sisters a lot of hard time, just like my boy AK Nation does. But Fannie is the truth. Fannie Williams is the truth. Fannie Willis, is the truth. She's really trying to clean up Atlanta. She started with doing this whole cleaning up this whole gang activity by indicting Young Thug and shit. You know, people's talking about kill her and all this bullshit, which is retarded because she's just doing her job. The people you should be mad with are Young Thug and his homie Gunna. They knew what they were doing is illegal. They ain't babies. They're not dumb. You can't go out here on jail calls and say stupid shit and incriminate yourself. Okay? You can't be calling for hits on people where people's lives are getting taken away allegedly. So they got the evidence on them. So they have to face that RICO. They made that bed. They're going to have to lie in it. But my problem is, it's not with that. My problem is with Killer Mike and 2 Chainz. Now, Killer Mike and 2 Chainz are being proactive in their community. I give them an A for that. They've been a little proactive. But there are some things that I'm going to critique on these young men because they have been doing a lot of fucking up lately. One of them is Killer Mike. Killer Mike has been silent like a church mouse when it came to BLM tearing up businesses and fucking up Atlanta when we had all that going on, along with T.I. and the rest of these so-called activist rappers. Okay? They were quiet again whenever we discuss the situation going on with the young girl that got killed after Rayshard Brooks got shot. The little girl that got killed for no fucking reason. Again, Killer Mike, T.I. in the gang, quiet as a church mouse. Ain't said nothing. Not a thing. So, when I hear all this energy of I want to make sure that young black businesses and black entrepreneurship is taken care of in the city, I call horseshit on that. Because if you were really focused on those issues, you would have been a major advocate getting on some men and women asses when we had all this shit going on in 2020 Summer of Love in Atlanta, Georgia. That's right, Sequoia Turner. So when I hear these brothers like Killer Mike and 2 Chainz talk about this nuisance ordinance of having a curfew, of cracking down on the young folks committing violence in the city is the wrong way of doing things. We need more programs and we need more of this and that. How many goddamn programs do we need? Every time I turn around, I'm sick of black activists. Yeah, I'm calling your asses out. Always talking about when it's in the in fucking Blackistan, the only solution you have is programs to occupy young people's mind. Well, let's talk about occupying their mind with these programs. Let's talk about the Boys and Girls Club. We had that shit. What happened? What happens over there? Your local thug member, your local gang member, your local whoever is recruiting on demon time is hanging out over there, influencing your young kids on how to get on demon time. Then you say, well, we need to have a basketball tournament late at night to keep the boys busy, or the young women and men busy. Okay, let's say you do that. Then you got the thugs popping up betting money on games, or getting mad because their favorite homie lost the game. Guns come out. Then you bust out and say, well, they need to be on the football field. Okay, we do that. What happens? Big football game comes up. Security is half-assed. We got guns all over the damn place. You get where I'm going with this? I'm telling you now, it does not work. So, Joel, what works? Well, I'm finna help you out, Killer Mike and 2 Chainz and T.I. and the rest of you fucking rich-ass rappers who used to be in the streets, who now so scared of telling the truth because you don't want to come off as a sellout. Locking motherfuckers up. That what stops shit. Locking people up. Holding them accountable. You know how great that is? When you lock someone up and they start see, criminals don't like the police. And they don't like when the police do their job and lock their ass up. Because the time when you start locking motherfuckers up, motherfuckers start getting their head out their ass and doing the right thing. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? When you start taking people off the street, other homie that want to take his place kind of get a little hesitant. Damn, man. He got old boy real quick. I don't know. Then he goes to do it. Then the other homie sees it. Oh, shit. Man, they got old boy real quick off here. And then the other dude after that, I don't know. Before you know it, there's a fear that comes over the whole area. Nobody wants to tangle with this shit. Nobody wants to play that game. That is what we've been preaching on all these conservative black channels that are from Afghanistan, from Blackistan, which is AKA black sun man and sun woman, Afghanistan. You gotta hold accountability to get this shit back in focus. You can't go out here and put on the kid gloves and say, oh, well, you know, we don't want to mess up the businesses. And let's talk about 2 Chainz business that he talking about. He got 2 business he's successful with, but it's going to mess up his money. No, it's not 2 Chainz. You're 2 fucking Chainz, bro. Everybody that eats at your shit has got a little money anyway. Don't you think you want them to feel a little safe in their environment to spend money? They're not going to spend money in your environment if they feel like they're going to be some fucking hood shit going on or around them. Killer Mike. I don't know why the fuck you complaining about this. My God, man. Ain't you worth a couple of mil? You live in a gated community? See, this is what kills me. People like him and T.I. and 21 Savage and all these motherfuckers, y'all live in gated communities. Y'all think because you give a little charity here and there in the hood, all and agree with these hood-ass people, that, okay, I'm doing something for the black community. I'm saving a son, man, and woman. You can't save us. We have to learn to save ourselves. The only way you're going to be able to learn to save yourself, you got to learn accountability. You got to learn to stand up to these damn thugs and tell them, bruh, you want to be a thug? This is the life you're going to, this is the consequence. You're going to jail. Okay? You're going to wind up getting some hot ones in you if you go up here and violate me and I have to use self-defense. But again, nobody's talking like this. Or if I talk like this, we're considered to be a sellout, a coon, or bullshit. DL Hughley is the biggest piece of rah-rah on this shit. If you want to look at simp, fucking ass-kissing son, man, Blackistan, I'm in love, struggle mentality, that is DL Hughley. He is the fucking king of that shit. He will not hold a black man or black woman accountable on some ratchet shit. But gets upset when a black person like myself or other black conservatives call him out. We're sellouts. We're assholes. We don't understand. No, motherfucker, you don't understand. You don't understand until your ass get hit with this criminal activity. So either way it goes, the moral of the story is, guys, is that these entertainers, these rappers, they don't care about Atlanta. They only care about one thing: keeping themselves in the limelight. That's all they worry about. Keeping themselves in the limelight. It's about clicks, views, and fan base. It ain't nothing to do with anything about saving son men and son women. There's no solution to this shit. None. Never have and never will be. The only thing that works in Blackistan environment is locking them up and throwing away the key. Sorry. I guess we have to build more prisons, because that's the only way motherfuckers understand in Blackistan. Sorry. It's always been like that since the beginning of time, especially since the Black Panther movement. And you know I ain't lying. Anyway, let me get the fuck off here and get these items for my lovely wife. Do me a favor, hit the like button to subscribe, share my content, okay? Yeah, I need to, Roger. It's just that my My hours and schedule is fucked up, but don't you worry. That's why I keep bringing y'all the truth. If y'all keep sharing, we can grow my channel. Also, support your boy on merch. If you see this for the first time, click on my must-see videos. It helps the algorithm for us to grow. Please click on those videos. Please share those videos. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm fucked